Episode 009. Let's fucking go. Title unknown yet. But, you know, we actually had a plan for what the topic of today's episode was going to be. However, with all the crazy shit that's going on in the world today, we kind of don't want to talk in relationship to that. In particular, bro, we have two full-out wars that the United States is involved in. Russia, Ukraine, everybody forgot about that thanks to the world's greatest super weapon that was deployed on us, which is social media, and it lowered our attention spans, so nobody knows about that war anymore, or forgot about it, or doesn't put any interest in it anymore. But the U.S. is still involved. Then we have Israel versus Palestine going on, and then who knows, there's countless other wars that we're indirectly involved with. There's a possible alien invasion in the Miami Mall. There's fucking that movie on Netflix.
Leave the World Behind.
Leave the World Behind going on, hinting at the possibility of a cyber attack on the U.S. produced or filmed by, or I don't know, directed by Michelle and Barack Obama. That's just among some of the things that is just fucking crazy. And in our last episode, we hinted at these global elitists show us information in our faces so bad karma doesn't hit back at them, or they don't have backlash by bad karma. So they leave us hints of things that are going to happen, and then spoiler alert, those very exact same things happen. Yes. So and then Gen Zers are prepping like crazy now too, because they feel that something is going to happen in 2024, and maybe because of the election, which that in itself is its own fucking topic. But the world is in a weird place right now, and that's what I really want to talk about.
2024 is going to be chaotic. That is for sure. You know, I analyze everything that's going around in my Twitter feed, my X feed actually now, I hate looking on that app because it exposes a lot of things. Now, like how we talked about on the last episode, is context. Context is a key component to understand everything and to understand the situation. Us as humans, we love to explore, and exploring whether places, ideas, it could lead us to beliefs. And yeah, I don't know. Oh, and what I was going to say is that right now, living in a crazy time, we thought 2020 was crazy, and 2024 is going to be, I think it's going to be more chaotic than 2020. But I'm just thinking of history, because we love history, and
history repeats itself.
Yeah. Imagine how people felt in the Cold War. Remember when we used to have those drills at school? I never was in school when we had to drill about school shootings and stuff like that,
Oh my goodness.
But imagine back then they had to do drills if like a nuclear attack or something.
Yeah.
So it's almost at that same level almost, or even maybe worse, because now there's social media and everything. You can't say anything without it's crazy,
without backlash getting hit back.
Yeah.
And on that same topic, I never thought this would have happened in Iowa, but what is it, like 25-30 minutes away from us, there was just a school shooting as well.
Perry.
Yeah, in Perry, which I would have never thought that to be a thing. And to your point, back then they had drills just in case of a nuclear attack, and then the only ones that we were a part of were Actually, you know what? I was a part of the drills just in case if there was a shooter at the school. I actually do remember that.
Really?
Yeah. In my senior year, that was actually already implemented. And now it's fucking crazy that shit's going on. But it's a very unfortunate event. But that's the situation in which not only this country is, but this world is in now. And whether people admit it or not, it's not about, political organizations or the government or this and that. Nah, the world is in a place it's in right now. This country's in a place it's in right now because of all of us. We all have a part to play. We always like to say that everything is connected. And in this sense, yeah, everything is connected. We all have propped it up forms where bullying is easier, where backlash is easier. This like I said, I'm not saying that social media is the sin of all evil. No, nothing in reality is. It's just the way you use something like that. But I don't know. It's just fucking crazy. I don't know what the fuck I was trying to say.
Well, what kind of want to get out of this is the best thing is to educate yourselves. Well, what I was trying to look at right now. I was trying to look at, there was this this study. There was a study, and I'm gonna show it. I might show it to you later. I mean, it's fucking Vice, but it says scientists explain why doing your own research leads to believing conspiracies. Have you seen that? You
gotta be fucking kidding me. No fucking way.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah, that was published December 21, 2023.
Who published it?
Miriam Gesgen.
Miriam Gesgen. How the fuck you saying it? Rubbish. 100% rubbish.
So,
doing your own research is how you get to fucking understand a situation. Or what are we supposed to do? Leave it to news? All news outlets are bought. Whether they're news on the left or on the right, they're all 100% bought. Do your own research. That is the most effective way of not only knowing the context of a situation, but learning about something too.
Well, yeah, and
what a bunch of rubbish.
Yes, I believe that. Yes,
I lost a brain cell listening to that.
So I want to bring that up, but I say yes and no because a lot of people do get their doing their own research. A lot of people go the wrong way, or go a left way, or go a right way. Like me doing my own research made me kind of hug a lot of the right, and I'm still hugging the right, but I bring myself back to the middle because it's not being a leftist or rightist. It's being fucking right and truth, and that's why I'm a big fan of I think right now we're at the best point, which is weird, that authenticity gives you that credibility. It gives you that that, like, people like right now the truth and authenticity. You know how back in the day it was like faking shit and making this and jokes, and now it's like
I do think that is coming back. Whether that is the case right now, I'm not so sure about that personally, but I don't know. It's crazy.
I guess what the fuck you want to talk about? There's a lot,
mate. I don't know if I'm just a paranoid guy, but I don't know. I've been feeling the environment in the air for me is like some shit's about to go down, bro. Like,
and you don't even have Twitter.
And I don't have
if
Twitter.
You had it, bro, but then I go outside and go on a run or something. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe there's some optimism to this. Maybe we can actually go down as humans and be like, you know what? Why are we going to fuck up this world?
But us can, but what about the fucking world government and all these organizations that fuck around with fucking chemicals and fucking, who was it? Fuck, they make ticks that make you allergic to meat and shit like that. The people can unite and, protect the planet. But what about those fucking organizations? Which those organizations are the ones who rule the fucking world. It's again, big pharma is tied to big food corp. Big food corp is tied to big farming and shit like that. It's all a bunch of crazy shit.
Yeah, I can't remember the quote.
And for maybe that very same reason too. Oh fuck. And the other day I seen it just popped up on my feed. There's a homesteader. There's a homesteader. You know what a homesteader is? A homesteader is basically somebody that just goes off grid and just lives off the land. Okay. There's an airplane flying above him, fucking spitting chemicals from the plane on his homestead, on his crops, and he took a video of it and looked like fucking little somebody stitched it, and it looked like a certain pesticide. Why the fuck are they doing that on his private property? Supposedly his private property. I don't know. I'm just getting paranoid.
I think that's a good topic to talk about. In order to, I don't know. I feel like what I like where IntellX is going is that we're as authentic as we want, as like, how do I say it? Like, we're authentic. Like, we seek truth. So, you know, it's weird how seeking truth, like right there, you just saying that, it kind of made you like, if I was some brainwashed sheep, it's weird how I would have been like, you're a fucking conspiracy theorist. That's easy to fucking just claim you as that.
Be labeled that. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. But that's part of the fucking cancel culture and all this stupid shit that is why the world is fucked up too. Like, again, we all have a part to play. These big corporations label other corporations as certain things, and then the mob gets gravitated towards that. It's the same thing. During COVID, there was, COVID's something. COVID's a real thing, but COVID is natural. No, COVID is fabricated. It's two things. The mob gets all the people that are saying it's fabricated, and then the Russia-Ukraine collusion, and then there's two mobs, separate mobs, and now this other war, and it's a bunch of rubbish, man. And that's what makes me so paranoid. I'm telling you, this. For some reason, I'm just paranoid. I'm like, dude, should we fucking prep? Get the, have a plan to get the fuck out of here, go out to the country and learn the skills that it would take to live if power went out. When power
goes out.
Damn.
It's not if, it's when.
Especially at a moment where tensions are at their highest they've been between a potential nuclear war with Iran.
Which is, we the people have a bigger say. It goes back to 1776, and like I said, I've been leaning a lot to the right just because, it's some things, it's very obscure. It doesn't just make sense. Like, I don't know. Politics. Like I really like Vivek right now. I'm really liking Vivek and the truth he's seeking, but and he's not saying nothing bad in the way that he just try to manipulate him, and then he just comes back, and then because right now he's caucusing here in Iowa, and the way he's doing all that, I'm like, fuck, man. If fucking someone asked me that, I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Vivek is fucking top as fuck right now.
Yeah, but what I was trying to say is that, fuck, no, never mind, I forgot.
Well, let's just say worst case scenario. Shit goes down, fucking leave the world behind is fucking true. What would you do if in the event that our communication system goes down, our power grid, which, take note, our power grid is fucking vulnerable as fuck. If our power grid goes down,
there is, have you seen that there's been some outages? I can't remember where, but there's been some already in the beginning of this year. PBD talks about it, that they literally bring it up. They're like, they were bringing up all this chaotic shit that's already happened.
What?
Yeah.
Damn, bro, I'm fucking.
You haven't seen those?
I have not seen them, no. Or at least it's not coming to mind. I've been fucking attacked by the fucking world's greatest weapon too. My fucking attention span is fucking shrinking and shrinking.
Mine isn't. Books are antidotes to short attention span. books are analytics to short attention span. All I've been doing is just reading. Like, honestly, I've controlled myself with my phone. I fucking love it. I've cold showers, eating real food. It's weird how we go back to it.
Back to my question. Worst case scenario. Communication systems are down. Our power grid is out. We don't have the internet. Some people can't function without having cellular service. Leave the world behind ends up being a real case scenario. What are you going to do?
What am I going to do?
Yeah. What is the proper way to go about something if we get hit by a cyber attack?
I don't really know if anyone can really answer that.
I think
probably what I'd do is just stay in here and just rationalize as much as I can until the chaos is over.
But who says the chaos is going to be over? That's another thing. How long would it take to get back
down.
up?
What goes up is always going to go down.
Well, that's what the Roman Empire thought, and next thing you know, the greatest empire in the world then got collapsed, and it never once again came to its height.
Well, I just hope it doesn't happen now because I don't think I'm prepared. I don't think I think the majority of people aren't prepared. So
I think that's true. But
whether guns aren't gonna fucking feed me.
No, but they will protect you.
I'm 100%, but I'm not. But what I'm saying is that okay, if we having guns, to what extent is that really gonna save you?
To getting you food, getting you hunting. Again, protection, keeping you alive. I think if that situation happens, 100% I would stay still, live until I can with the current food we have in our household.
That's if no one comes and tries to take shit from you.
Second Amendment, buddy. Let's fucking go. I would stand my ground as long as I could to avoid all the chaos that would ensue, and let's go to the mountains. Let's fucking go to the mountains, and I guess I'd wait it out there. Walk as in the middle of fucking nowhere where I can't be found. I'd walk for days into the wilderness and make camp there and just wait.
I'm kind of glad that we got, into backpacking I think at a good time now.
Yeah.
Because having everything to survive out there is pretty fucking clutch.
Mm-hmm.
Because money ain't gonna fucking save you. Money is literally not gonna save you.
Money is already worthless. Currency only has value because we deem it to be so. We
just hit 34 trillion in debt. Within the past few, I'm not gonna get this wrong, but the few last months, we've had a very big peak of rise of I think it was in the last 15 months, it was like we had more debt peak in that than ever. It was like
goodness.
It was like it rose like 7 trillion within like a year or something, like 2 years. I can't remember. I'm gonna look it up before I get fucking fact checked and people
You know what I lost sight of? I don't know when the fuck our government I guess our government, I don't know when the fuck our government started caring about other countries than its citizens. You know what's something that I used to bash on? I used to bash on student debt. And I was like, why the fuck are you going to take on student debt if you're not going to fucking pay for it? And I used to trash on that until we send so much fucking money out of seas, over the seas, a tremendous amount of money, and the issues here in the United States don't get fixed. So as a result, I no longer bash on student debt. I no longer bash on any policy that is for the American people. No longer bash on it. I accept all policies for the American people, for the benefit of the American people, because so much money has gone overseas for fucking what? To instigate wars, to fund wars, for fucking what? Our people are here. Our people need that funding. And America can be completely transformed with the money that we've sent just in the past, 2 years? in the past 2 years, American could be transformed, but no, we keep sending it out. Why? Military industrial complex. Why? Fucking influence over other shit. I don't know. It's all a bunch of stupid shit.
I really do believe living in the greatest country in the world, I really do believe that our people should go first. And I remember I even used to bash on, like, I don't even know why, I was a little young bug, just bash on like Obamacare or something. But now realizing all this stuff, I'm like, dude, that's all good, like, for policies for us Americans. Like, all that is good. But especially now finding out how much we've sent to Ukraine, and it's just like, oh my God, dude. And then not only that, what we sent, but putting that into perspective, where how much it would take to save or to fix homelessness in a city like San Francisco or Chicago or whatever, or San Francisco and LA. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone has it, but how much it would. Mike Schellenberger has a badass book called San Francisco. San Francisco, and he dives deep on how all this. It's not a money problem, it's not a money problem. It's a problem of basic corruption, where like they don't use that money towards it, and then the next year comes, hey, we still need money for this to do work on that, and nothing. And then these guys that are in charge of this, their net worth rises from, I mean, they're getting paid like already 150 grand, but they rise to millionaires. And I'm like, whoa.
Well, just look at the greatest family in the stock market. It's not Warren Buffett.
The Pelosi's.
Fucking Nancy Pelosi and her fucking husband. Oh, he's an investor, this and that. Nah, that's inside trading. That is, first of all, inside trading is illegal. And second of all fucking politicians do it. And they all are opposed to creating a bill that will finally give punishment if you inside trade. They all do it. You can look at most politicians' net worth before and after, and what their salary is. Bro, corruption is at its peak, and corruption is in everybody's faces. And it was back to the thing that Gen Zers are prepping right now, and they're getting prepared for the worst, and they're buying freeze-dried food and all this shit. That just goes to show you how ignorant our generation is, to where we know shit could possibly go down,
and we decide not to speak about it.
But what are we doing? We're just we're prepping just worst case scenario, blah blah blah. But what the fuck is why are the vibes out that some shit's gonna happen in this election? Why do I don't know.
It's because we forgot what our founding fathers created in what they signed in 1776. The people are first. It's we the people are stronger than any government, and we forgot that. And that's why I wanted to make a podcast about the Constitution, Declaration of Independence, of how we come back to this, because we're not nowhere near that.
Oh my goodness, we're the farthest we've ever been.
Which, by the way, to correct myself on that national debt, it's so the total. This is by source of the Wall Street. The total U.S. national debt spiked by $1 trillion in 15 weeks since September 15, and by $2.7 trillion from a year ago to 34 trillion. Wall Street.
Holy
This compares
shit.
the last administration, Trump administration, and Biden. And it obviously spiked. It's been spiking. It always spikes by presidency. But in September 15th, boom, it just spiked like never before.
Holy shit.
So,
and you see, for that very same reason, I'm like, let's fucking get. But then you get into politics, and if you take care of student debts and you take care of all this shit and housing and stuff, well, then that means you have a bigger government. Bigger government means people are less accountable, and you don't necessarily have a prosper economy because you're spoon feeding all these people. Whether as small governments, you make people accountable, and your reach is limited on your people. It's a bunch of crazy shit.
I always admire President Bukele of El Salvador, of how he switched their country around.
Oh my goodness, that El Salvador was one of the most dangerous places on the world. Now, it's safer than Chicago. It is.
Bitcoin City. Let's go.
Yeah, it's crazy. And Argentina just got a great president too. We'll see. Javier
Milei. I probably mispronounced that.
Yeah, he just got in, so we'll see what he does. But it looks like he's gonna.
He's very wild. He's He's like, I'm not doing no deals with no communist, and he says Russia, China. I'm like, geez, bro, like
bro, that is
oh shit.
So my list in the beginning of our conversation, I forgot to include another potential war. Ecuador and how do you say it?
Guyana.
Yeah. And that's another potential war that is most likely going to happen. So, China, Taiwan, another one. That. Dude,
depending on what happens in the 2024 election, that's going to if nothing changes, I don't know. If nothing changes, I feel like those wars will break out 100%. So if something changes and someone steps in there and places order, I feel very optimistic, and we're just going to be like,
all right, no, we'll take a breather.
Because, like we've said before, there's no angels in any war.
Fuck no.
I mean, there's no angels in every war. Whether and I say this as an American,
No, there's definitely it's not. There's definitely not.
But I do think what we need to do is just study what's going on and comprehend the situation and stay aware. Because, I mean, I don't know. I feel like too many people are worried about fucking Kim Kardashian's ass. Welcome to real life. Come to real life. The amount of shares I see of like famous celebrities, I'm like, what the fuck you sharing that? What is that doing? What is that doing?
That's
like you're not really interested in real life. You're interested in someone's success. Why don't you become successful? It's maybe some hard words, but stop fucking reminding them and maybe become them.
On a similar train of thought, you're talking about how people are focused on the wrong things.
Mm-hmm.
Could it be, again, the deadliest weapon that has ever been deployed on humans is social media? And some people use it for their success and other people use it for their downfall. But regardless, it's used as mass information for whatever somebody wants to push, whatever information somebody wants to push. And on that same topic, could it be that everybody, that all this content is pushed to keep the people from seeing the real picture?
We already discovered that was the case in 2016 election with the Twitter files. We already know that.
Oh yeah, that was
that answered your question.
But then another question: why are people still so negligent? Is it because they just have?
It's too complicated. It's complicated. I can understand, and it's more easier to just follow someone's life and watch their shows than understand what's going on in the world. Because I used to be a negligent person. I was like, bro, fuck politics. It makes me upset. Why the fuck do I care what they're doing? They're gonna either way do it. Yeah, they are, but at least you can understand the context. I think the context is the most important thing. And that's 100% why I stopped fucking following all these. Bro, I used to follow so much artists. The fuck was it? These successful people. They're living off of me. Fuck you. Like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's just like people live so out of touch with reality, and it's terrifying. I'm like, and they're just followers. It's just I don't like that. I don't like that. You can't just stand up, man. Just stop. I mean, I don't know. That's why I stopped listening to music for that same reason.
I
gotta educate myself. If I'm not gaining something from this, from something, why would I waste my time on it?
There's
maybe it may be very ignorant for me to say that, but
yeah, that's what I think of all the time when some big breaking news is out, whether it's on the entertainment side, whether it's on the news side. I always question what's the big play happening in reality. And what was that UFO guy that came out that said that we have UFOs? David Grusher. And
well, yeah, I mean that congressional hearing.
Yeah, when that congressional hearing was going on, I was
David
like,
Grusher, David Faber, Ryan Graves, I think so. Yeah,
they were behind him too. I was like, what is the bigger picture going to play? And then, not saying that Mexico is in the same boat as the U.S., but then we found those two little aliens at the Mexican congressional hearing as well, and that was blowing up all over the place. I was like, what is the bigger story happening? Well, if my memory serves me right, there was a big story happening when Hunter Biden's laptop was released, when all this shit was released, which is
still ignore it.
Ridiculous how that guy is not in jail. It's evidence is right there. It's ridiculous. This is what I was saying about on the other podcast. This is what I was saying about the FBI and the CIA have way too much power. They have way too much influence. They are the ones also a part of pushing a certain agenda. And that got, boom, under the rug. Where's Hunter Biden right now?
Doing cocaine in the White House.
And then that. So I'm coming to something else as well. In the Miami Mall, there was sightings of a monster in the Miami Mall. Mate, this fucking happened January 1st. You texted me about this yesterday. Why the fuck is it fucking January 5 and I'm just now hearing about this? And then
that's when I heard about it too.
And then I like I always do, I do my own research and I try to investigate. And now keep in mind it's now day 5. We're January 5th?
Yeah. No, we're January 6th now.
Okay, so now we're January 6th. I listened to January 5, so I did as much as research as I could within a couple of hours. And there was a sighting of a monster in the Miami Mall, and it's this, and I do not see this. Like, I had to look for it in order for it to pop up my newsfeed. I haven't heard of anything else, but some witness said that there was a big shadow monster. And then there's footage out there of a gray looking being, which you remember, which we said that we were gonna put this in the UFO in our first episode, a clip, but we never put up the clip. So let's remember and put the clip up now. When the police report was going on, and then there was a flash of light, and then in their backyard, a Ring camera caught a gray alien looking fucking thing.
I looked it up, but that is fake.
That is fake?
The alien part was fake, but the one that wasn't fake was the call and the thing crashing. That was not fake.
Well, the thing crashing and then the call. That call, they were seeing two creatures 10 feet tall. They were staring right at the person. That's the call.
That other one. You're talking about that one now. Okay.
Yeah, that one. To my knowledge, that was not fake, but that same description is in accordance to what the descriptions were at the Miami Mall. Now, the news reporting is that there were kids fighting and a big fight broke out, and they were fighting with sticks. Why the fuck are you fighting with sticks in a Miami Mall? Where the fuck are you getting these sticks from? Now, this is just how my brain works. Now, again, I've always stated on this podcast that I am not intelligent. I try to do my research as best I can. where the fuck are a bunch of kids getting sticks to fight each other with? And then they're also throwing fireworks at each other. So they're causing a disturbance in the mall to disturb the stores. This is the news reportings on this. Kids are being hooligans and, fucking up these businesses at this Miami mall. So they throw fireworks. And then there's another story that two rival gangs are fighting with sticks. But yet we've seen probably the biggest police response that I've ever fucking seen. I've never seen this for any other fucking response. At least for something so
small, minuscule.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess I can't understand if fireworks are going out. They think there's a shooting happening, so a big reporting. But even then, it's pretty comparable. It's not really that comparable, to response teams during shootings. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking crazy, which I probably am. But that's going crazy. And then there was a guy that made some post on social media. But he made a post on social media, but I seen it on YouTube when I tried to look it up, Miami incident on YouTube.
Yeah, you can.
And he is the only person that I've personally seen, again, keep in mind, I've only researched it for a couple hours, that spoke on the incident. He was saying that the police were stopping people from leaving and wanting a report. And then he was saying something about signing NDAs and shit like that. And the thing about it is that I have not seen video of people fighting, of two rival gangs fighting, which in a situation like that I can understand, or I can't understand, because if somebody's fighting, there's always someone even if it's a shitty ass recording of people fighting. And the other side of it is that, if a fucking alien is out there, why aren't people recording it? Well, this guy said that the alien was like kind of like not hunting, but like he was chasing people and people were scared for their life. That's why there's no footage of it. I can see both sides. However, what is fucking weird is that fucking, oh shit, that's what I was doing. Is that fucking film. The only film that I've seen about this incident is aerial footage of the police response. But it's fucking crazy. Here, I saved this shit though. That, my friend, is... so how I was tying back to all this thing. Now, could this also be a situation where something is going on, they want this to pop up and they want everybody to be talking about this, now conspiracy of what's going on because there's a deeper story going on right now? That's what I was going to tie into.
I don't know, but everything is complicated either way. Whether it's just whether they're trying to hide it or not. Do these aliens really exist, or is it just made, or is it like, it's, you get me?
Mate, I forgot there is a fucking bigger story going on.
The Epstein list.
The Jeffrey Epstein list. Yeah. Mate, names have been released.
But have you seen what that mainstream news says, though?
What?
All of them. Actually, I don't follow none of these comedians, but I saw it just pop up, and Tim Dillon had a thing talking about it, and man, it's almost worthy to show it than to talk about it.
But in short,
Tim Dillon is just pulls up the news talking about the Epstein list, and then he's like, watch all these mainstream medias just look away the other way, and then they're like, well, it's coming out, but that doesn't really, if you're on the list, that doesn't really necessarily mean that, this and that just means you're affiliate. And then he keeps like talking, and fucking Joe Rogan even liked it, but it's hilarious. And I don't know, mainstream media, if anyone really does get their sources from mainstream media, good luck.
Yeah. But like I said, this is how social media is used for a positive. It's all information is out there. You just have to find it. and all information is open to the people. Now, that is where it comes in good. Now, I get the information off of social media, and then I go and do my own research and stuff like that. But yeah, never mind. I answered my own question. That's the bigger story going on right now. And again, we were saying no one's talking about it. No one
really cares about it.
No one is persecuting the people on these lists.
You know what? I saw? I saw this clip. It's just people fucking just little meme shit. And they were showing some FBI and CIA hunting down a person in a group. And then the caption says, "No, this isn't the FBI or CIA prosecuting or looking for a Epstein list," or they're basically saying breaking news, they're still not looking for the Epstein list people. This footage is from a person from January 6th.
Oh yes, I have.
I was like, oh shit, they're actually going after them, and then I'm like, oh yeah, it's just,
bro. And this is what I mean with at the time that this podcast is released, we made an episode on secret societies. Listen to that so you can know what I'm talking about. This is what I mean with the New World Order thing. The FBI and the CIA are included with this New World Order thing. Why are they protecting these elites? These elites are protected. Whether we just consider a conspiracy, whether it's not. But that Jeffrey Epstein list, Pedro, this is a time where the tinfoil hat does not take place. Take your tinfoil hat off, because the Epstein list and the conspiracies around this, no, they're real. They're not conspiracies. They're 100% real. People went on there. The list is now released. These people aren't being prosecuted. Why? Because they're protected. They're protected by, just like we have outstanding information about the Bidens and all this shit, but
the Clintons,
it's a bunch of ridiculous stuff. And I seen this as well. Somebody made a comment to what's his name? Hillary's man's
Bill
to Bill Clinton, and he just fucking smiles at the camera like, "Oh, I think the information is out there." And he just fucking smiling at the camera like, "Bro, this motherfucker knows what he's done and what he's doing." And
he likes him young. And that's what Jeffrey said about him. He likes him young.
Yes, and on Jeffrey Epstein's house, this was the
just pop it up. So,
all right, hold on, I'll pop it up.
That wasn't the only one.
But when you first walk into Jeffrey Epstein's house, this is a big ass painting when you first walk in. Now, you're gonna say that, oh, maybe he just liked the painting, mate. No, you know what that is? That's a power play. That's to show that
I got you, bitch.
Gotcha. Got some shit on you. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Why? Because I control you. This is the whole conspiracy with who Jeffrey Epstein was, which the conspiracy is that Jeffrey Epstein was working for the CIA or for a co-op. He was working for a co-op, and
he's protected.
And he used politicians. He used politicians to get dirt on them, so he can manipulate the politicians in order to what? Gain a desired outcome. When you first walk into Jeffrey Epstein's house, this is what you see. Gotcha.
That dress is, I can't remember if it was
Monica Lewinsky's.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so. The dress that found, I think so. I might be wrong.
I think I may be wrong, but he has the most flights recorded with him.
What does the document say? He likes them young.
And him. And then he was trying to say that there was no evidence he didn't know anything about crimes. And I was looking at the comments because all this coming out, and then they were like, this one guy was like, there has never been a time where I go to the same place for for let's just say for like 26 times. There's not a place where, or there's not a time where I go somewhere 26 times and don't commit a crime. He said that. I'm like,
oh my god. Especially when Jeffrey Epstein, at least to what they were going to the court, he's a convicted pedophile and sex trafficker. You got to be kidding me. Here's this report is from the New York Post, where I got this picture from. And it's a real quick description of it. It's certainly a conversation starter. Jeffrey Epstein had an oil painting of Bill Clinton in a blue dress, lounging on a chair in the Oval Office, hanging up in his Manhattan house. So this was the Manhattan house that he had in New York, according to law enforcement sources. So according to law enforcement sources, it was hanging up there prominently as soon as you walked in a room to the right, a source told the Post. Everybody who saw it laughed and smirked. That was the...
Have you seen the painting he has of George Bush?
No. Fuck. Now I gotta look that one up. Jeffrey Epstein?
I think so.
Oops. But you see, like, the thing that fucking blows my fucking mind and drives me crazy is all this information is out in our faces. People don't fucking care. I think this is why corruption is at the most highest. When you talk about corrupt places, you know what I think of? I think of Mexico. Our parents are from there. All the corruption is right in your fucking face. Now it's so predominantly a part of the current state of America. Of George Bush?
Yep. No, this one goes way deep down.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Nah.
He owned it.
Nah.
Now.
No fucking way. No fucking way. Hold up, guys.
No way you didn't know this.
I promise you I did not fucking know this. Hold up, guys. I'm screenshotting this so I can show you guys.
Well, I know too much shit where I'm like,
no
I'm gonna just
fucking way. You gotta be fucking pulling my taint. That one right there? Oh my fucking goodness. My brother popped this picture up. George Bush. Picture of George Bush in what it looks like to be the Oval Office in the White House holding a paper plane.
With two knocked out Jenga towers.
With two knocked down Jenga towers.
Now, I don't know.
And another paper plane on the ground. Two planes, two what it appears to be Jenga towers. You've got to be... No way, dude. Which alludes to the conspiracy of 9/11, rest all the souls that perished that day. But it never forget, but it alludes to the conspiracy that George Bush was the one that ordered this attack to happen in order to infiltrate the resources of the Middle East, which I seen this on the PBD on Patrick Bet David's podcast. They talked about there was a show on the X-Files that in precise details to the events that happened in 9/11. The show was about that the US government was going to make an attack on its own people and blame it on some country in the Middle East in order to declare war, in order for us to go in there and get their resources. It's another example of these elitists showing us things in our faces before they happen. And then what happens, I think it was 6 months later, or not even that long, 9/11 happened. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. That's fucking crazy, bro. I promise you, bro, I never seen this picture ever in my life.
Oh, then you must not see half of the shit I've seen then.
Wow. Fuck me. What the fuck?
That probably threw a...
Holy shit. Am I crazy? Am I a conspiracy theorist? Am I a conspiracy believer?
Yes. To the existential of that what do you call it? That report? Yes.
Man, we gotta get a podcast out, a very detailed, in-depth podcast about all this shit. Oh my! And then, how did Jeffrey Epstein died? Oh yeah, he died in his cell. He hung himself
on a 24/7 hour watch. Like they watched him.
Yeah, 24/7 suicide. Yeah, suicide watch. He kills himself on 24/7 suicide watch. Well, there's 2 guards. You gotta be fucking kidding me, mate. This is not when you present to me these evidence, you have the list. You have how close he was with the Clintons. Let me just fucking pop this picture up right here. You have how close they are with he was with the Clintons. And then you have the Clinton kill list. Have you seen that conspiracy theory?
Yeah, that no one has like 47 best friends and dies or something.
Yes. Look at this motherfucker.
No, have you seen the one where he's getting massaged by that little girl at an airport?
Who?
Bill Clinton. Oh my God, you haven't even touched this.
My goodness. Oh yeah, but I was saying, you're kidding me. When you present to me when you present to me this case, the Jeffrey Epstein case, and all the coinciding things around this, nah, mate. Conspiracy theory out the door. Let's look at this as a reality. All right, so you're saying Bill Clinton getting massaged. By a minor?
It seemed to be a girl at an airport. He has a yellow shirt. He looks...
I got it. Creepy moment. Bill Clinton gets massaged. Whoa. Hold up. The Sun US edition. This news report here. Give it a crack. Creepy moment. Bill Clinton gets massage from Epstein sex slave after ride on his notorious Lolita Express plane. His plane was called the Lolita Express?
Yeah.
Is there any meaning behind that name?
I haven't. Like I said.
All right, guys. Stay tuned. IntellX gonna dive in 100% in at all the possible nooks and crannies of the Epstein conspiracy. Let me get this picture up here for you guys to see.
That's if YouTube lets us post all this though. So
this.
Yeah, that one. It's not even the full one, but you can just see him.
Isn't it?
I mean, we get it. And then there's another one. I think there's another one of him, like on a lap or something.
This image was captured in 2002 and shows the former U.S. president grinning as the 22-year-old massage therapist Shante Davis rubs his shoulders. Shante was allegedly edged on by Epstein's accused madam. What's her name? Ghislaine Maxwell?
Yeah. I can never really pronounce her name.
Okay. Despite the photos, Shante, who claims she was raped by Epstein multiple times, said that her experience with Clinton was a positive one and that he was a complete gentleman. Oh, and then there's more pictures of Shante with Epstein's crew. You have got to be fucking kidding me, bro. Why the fuck isn't Bill Clinton in fucking jail? And then, dude, I cannot with the fucking memes going around with Stephen Hawking, which according to Epstein's report,
he wasn't in the orgy.
Yeah, he was involved in sexual acts with minors.
But get the context of that though. Understand the context of that. Their mainstream scientist being involved in that. Why isn't it a big deal?
Correct.
It's a mainstream scientist. Like it's like a Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah.
That's like probably Neil deGrasse Tyson is what Stephen Hawking was without being that smart. You know,
you guys are bought out.
Don't even get me with fucking Bill Gates 37 flight logs to that.
Let's fucking go, bro. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. You've got to be fucking kidding me, bro.
His response to Epstein was, well, he's dead, so. Like, he didn't say anything. Like, he basically brushed it off.
Wow.
That was a while ago. But.
You know, that's another guy. Like, Bill Clinton smirked at the cameras. What's his name? Bill Gates is another fucking guy. You know that motherfucker is involved in some shady shit. Right now, he's been reported on the Epstein files. What's going to happen? Nothing. Why?
Was he, though?
Yes, he was.
He was?
Yeah, let's fucking look at it right now, bro.
There was like 100-something candidates, wasn't it? They're complicated documents.
Very, yeah.
Very complicated documents.
Michael Jackson was in it.
Oh, Michael Jackson for sure.
David Copperfield had dinner at Epstein's house. Hud Barker, former Israeli prime minister, went there 30 times. Performed in sexual acts.
Oh, actually, look at this.
Prince Andrew.
There's a photo of him in there too. You know, there's a photo. Have you seen that? Oh, you haven't seen. You most likely haven't seen it. Have you seen Bill Clinton saying that there's no ties to him and Jeffrey Epstein and all this stuff? But have you seen Ghislaine Maxwell at Bill Clinton's daughter's wedding?
No, I have not.
She's in the background, and while he's walking his daughter, and she's in the background like this.
Oh fuck! All right, maybe I was wrong about Bill Gates. I thought I seen it in the video.
No, it's just probably some propaganda shit, to be honest.
But even though he wasn't on the list, he definitely met with Jeffrey Epstein many times despite his past. Fuck you. This is from the New York Times. Motherfuckers are making me pay. Sorry, guys, can't give you this photo. Nah, fuck me, bro. What a fucking hoax. See, this is the shit that gets me paranoid. Politicians involved. Big, fucking, what do you call them? Big enterprises, CEOs involved. All this shit's involved and what? Nothing happens. Why? Because they run the world. They are the ones that influence. They are the ones that pull the strings. FBI pulls the strings. CIA pulls the strings. BlackRock pulls the strings. Fucking Bill Gates pulls the strings. All this shit, it's fucking crazy. But I am sounding like a fucking kook right now.
You're a conspiracy theorist. I'm telling you, you're a conspiracy theorist.
Wow.
For doing your own research.
Oh, that's what that fucking report lady said, huh?
Yeah.
Man, fuck her.
A story that irritates the fuck out of me right now that's going on is Jimmy Kimmel.
I seen that with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but that's not what pisses me off. What pisses me off is that Jimmy Kimmel talked so much fucking shit. Made jokes about Donald Trump, about COVID, about if you don't take the vaccine, you should not deserve a deathbed, and all this shit.
Yeah, Jimmy Kimmel is bought.
I know he is, and then he was attacking Aaron Rodgers. Oh, look, but this will help you. When Aaron Rodgers had that man bun, and he was doing all that, and then Aaron Rodgers goes out and like just talk. He's like, yeah, Jimmy Kimmel's gonna be on that Epstein list, and Jimmy Kimmel. It's a joke. It's the same jokes you were saying. Mm-hmm. It was the same jokes you were saying, and then he goes out and tweets him, "Hey, you asshole! Like this and this about my family, blah blah blah. Like, better watch out, or we'll see you in court." And then like everyone's trashing Jimmy Kimmel because it was like, bro, like he threw a joke just how you threw jokes at him for not doing all this stuff, and all of a sudden, and yeah, it was. That's what I'm like, what a fucking hypocrite, bro. Those are the stories where I'm like, Man, if someone really watched this, how do you really protect that side? And it all goes back to this is what kind of irritates me in all these situations is that people look the other way because it doesn't align with their narrative. You know, like if I do see, you know, if let's just say I'm a Democrat or a Republican, and if I do see something fucked up on that on either or side, you're like, you know what, fuck it, it's not convenient to me, and that's not how we should look things. We should look things as human beings, as what's actually right, what's wrong, and what's the truth, you know?
Yeah.
And until we do so, nothing's really gonna fucking change, to be honest with you.
Yeah, correct. This is, you noted that you think that now people are seeking the truth. I hope that's the case. I really do. This is the post, and I quote Jimmy Kimmel's post on X. And he's talking to Aaron Rodgers. He even adds Aaron Rodgers when Aaron Rodgers, you said, accused him of being on the Epstein list.
Yep.
Quote, Jimmy Kimmel, "Dear asshole, for the record, I've not met, flown with, visited, or had any contact whatsoever with Epstein, nor will you find my name on any list other than the clearly phony nonsense that soft-brained wackos like yourself can't seem to distinguish from reality. Your reckless words put my family in danger. Keep it up and we will debate the facts further in court. Period. At Aaron Rodgers 12, end quote." You know, here's a interesting thing that what you just said about he was making so much fun about Aaron Rodgers not taking the COVID vaccine, this and that. Look, other than the clearly phony nonsense that soft-brained wackos like yourself can't seem to distinguish from reality. That sounds like an exact description of Jimmy Kimmel himself. Bot-ass fucking guy.
Well, guess what now?
What?
I'm telling you, I go deep dive into this shit. He has this chef that he's like best friends with.
Jimmy Kimmel?
Yeah, like this chef. I was just trying to relook at it because, like I said, I look at this and I'm like, dude, honestly, like, I'll just save it, but
you just add it to the vault.
But it's just brain? I just add it to like the vault, and you know, you just kind of have to like, and his chef. There's all footage of him being on. Oh, do you guys know? Oh no, we don't. Oh no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, he's my friend. Jeffrey Epstein's chef. Now, I'm not tying two and two together. This is very vague ass shit. Like, I'm not saying, but
let's add it to the fire. Damn, bro, what the fuck? This is crazy stuff. But again, ironic description. He called these clearly phony nonsense. It's literally a description of him.
He's fucking so bad. I remember he had it when he had that drama with the Nelk Boys.
Oh, I do. I remember that too. Mate, the fucking Nelk Boys fucking get way more views than your flop ass show does. Nobody watches that. Nobody watches that shit. Not just him, but nobody watches that shit anymore.
Yeah.
Damn.
They do.
Yeah, they do. You gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Honestly, I did not expect this conversation to lead this way. I was like, but if anything, this conversation is serving a purpose. And what that purpose is? It's making me more paranoid.
I mean, we can go on. You want me to look at everything I have saved? You want me to?
Let's fucking go. Let's go.
I mean,
let's fucking go.
Oh shit! Look, Lex, right now, 14 minutes ago, Lex Freeman. I'm hosting a long-form podcast debate between Ben Shapiro and Destiny, representing left, right politics. Oh, it's politics. Okay.
So, okay, that'll be an interesting.
I love
one.
Debates.
I did too.
I think debates should be more prominent. You know, they should exist.
Not in the woke culture. Man.
So anything that, like, let's just say, for example, us, we like seeking the truth, do your own research, don't fall into any narrative, this and that. We're basically conservatives then, or we get labeled that if we're not.
Yeah, I think we do, but fucking right now, I'm not a conspiracy. I'm not a conservative, dude. Like that label. Yes, you're right. We would get labeled as that. Nah, I'm not that. I am. I think if I was to be labeled as anything, I am. A label you could put on me is
nothing.
Is
you're just, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I guess, yeah.
You're just seeking. Yeah. You're just seeking the truth. You're just looking at it at both sides and not being labeled.
Oh, there you go. Label me as truth seeker. That's my label. I'm not a conservative, not a liberal, not a snowflake. Call me a truth seeker. Damn, bro, what a bunch of crazy shit that's going on. Alien invasion, Miami Mall. Jeffrey Epstein list that nobody cares about. Damn.
But you know what everyone cares about though? No one cares about the Clintons, the Jeffrey Epstein. No one cares about all this stuff. But the number one thing is how much times Trump has been prosecuted. That's what we do care about. We do care about that.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
What a bot ass fucking system.
We care about that. But still hasn't been proven guilty, but okay. He's still,
Oh, and 2 states removed him from the ballot.
Yep.
Even though he hasn't been prosecuted. Correct? Unless I'm wrong.
Colorado brought him back because Maine took him off. So Colorado, he's not in Colorado's, but in Maine's he isn't. That's the last time I seen him, which was days ago.
Talk about corruption at its finest. Corruption, and Colorado probably brought him back because of the public pressure they were getting. Again, Vivek, outstanding fucking guy, dude. First of all, exposing the truth, and secondly, he voted to remove his name from the ballot in the state of Colorado, and now in the state of Maine, was it where he was?
Yeah.
He would take his name out if they wouldn't put him back, because why? That is unconstitutional. Which, quick remark, I did see I've seen 2 little debates on the threads. One saying that it's unconstitutional, and then 2 pointing at articles, which I have zero clue what those mean. I didn't look into it, but that it was constitutional because he went to court, or I don't know, some stupid shit like that. But that's true. I mean, yeah, that's 100% true. They do care about hating Trump.
Jimmy Corsetti, stop using the word politics. Whatever politics once was no longer exists. All there is now is right versus wrong and good versus evil.
Let's fucking go. Say that one more time. A little closer to the mic.
Stop using the word politics. Whatever politics once was no longer exists. All there is now is right versus wrong and God and good versus evil.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Well, yeah, God versus evil too. Fuck.
Light versus darkness.
I really do want to cover the founding fathers and the Constitution, and it might be a history lesson, but I don't give a fuck. It's out there, but make it more understandable, you know?
Yeah. Real quick, again, plug for our last podcast, episode 008. Right versus wrong, good versus evil, light versus darkness. In numerology, number 2 signifies the intuition of emotional imbalance. Blessed with sensitivity, kindness, and harmonious nature. These people often suffer the mood swings. That's something else. Dang, power of 2. That in relationship, even the unimplied significance of that number two associated with those two things, then it's crazy.
Feelings versus facts.
Oh man, what a fucking great conversation, dude.
We're gonna get canceled.
Wow. I seen this meme, and the meme was like something like, "Hey bro, we should start a podcast." And then the first episode, after the first episode is released,
it's from War Dogs.
Oh, is it?
It's from War Dogs, yeah. When they get caught up by the FBI,
yeah,
by selling or whatever.
Yeah.
Now that it changed.
Yeah. Man, what? But like I said, I don't know what the purpose of this dialogue was, but I am paranoid for the state that the world is in, more refined in the state that America is in. And I hope that the energies balance themselves out and we can truly go back to a balance between the light and the darkness. Right now, I feel like we're 100% in the dark side right now.
We're a constitutional republic.
Explain. As far as that democracy doesn't exist in here. Is that what you're getting at?
Basically, it's not. It's very. I want to go. I don't want to answer that without going deep and actually explaining why all this matters, why we should pay attention, and why people like, Patrick McDavid, Jordan Peterson, even look how, just for example, pay attention to like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is literally a liberal, and I think we are too, because obviously we should be free, and we're not. I think now Joe Rogan has always stated that he's a liberal, and they're labeling him as a conservative, right wingist, and this and that. It's like, bro, no, he's looking at it like, bro, you.
Yeah.
He's just looking what's right and wrong, and it's sad that I think, why a lot of people don't speak up is because they're afraid. And I'm not saying I'm not afraid of speaking up. I'm almost paranoid about posting this shit, but we are the people.
Yeah, we are the fucking people. And it goes back to what you're saying, we're going to try and always seek the truth. We're going to, for example, me, I dive into conspiracy theories so much, but I truly like the relationship we have because you often bring me back from those rabbit holes, and you make me see you make me see the bigger picture. And man, that's what everybody needs. We need to see the bigger picture and just seek the truth. Let's fucking go.
And staying educated. Like, I'm telling you, I think entertainment was made to keep us away from the real thing. Whether it's music, I'm telling you, bro. Whether it's music, shows, I'm so serious. It's once I started listening to people, philosophers, biographers, scientists, doctors, all these people. Once I started listening to that, I'm like, whoa, why was I not listening to this stuff before? Why was I paying attention to the music industry and what's going on with other people's life? And that's when I was like, I've been so lost.
Do you know that, and this all ties back to the occult and everything, and the law of vibration, and that everything is energy, and everything vibrates. All atoms are the same. They just vibrate at different frequencies. Did you know that there is this belief that through music you can manipulate people and divert them
through music and movies?
You know what I'm talking about? Now, hold up. I'm going to try, because I seen this a while ago, so I'm going to try to come up with the documents of this. But the CIA also has files on how to manipulate people through music and how to influence people through music. And man, saying that makes me sound so stupid. Again, I am. But
I wouldn't say that. I think you should stop saying that to yourself.
No, I don't believe it.
I know. I don't believe it. Saying, but I just feel like that could be taken out of context, and I don't want that to get taken out of context. So I should just be like, maybe I might sound dumb, but that's it.
Maybe I might sound stupid, but why is it that the CIA has documents about all this shit?
MK Ultra, have you heard of that?
MK Ultra is it's gonna get their own fucking podcast, man. Let's fucking go. I'm excited.
2024, we good.
This is why fucking IntellX was made. To seek knowledge.
Seek truth.
Seek truth. Seek knowledge. Look at both sides. To IntellX. What does IntellX stand? IntellX stands for intellectual, the gaining of knowledge. X stands for the unknown. Let's fucking go. I'm excited for this shit. But why does the CIA have knowledge on this? I'm telling you, the CIA has knowledge, has files on the Pleiadians, and they have files on astral projection. Dude, why is it that the CIA is like, what is their interest with all these different things? Obviously, I know what the interest is to use all these different forces of nature and information to their advantage. But like, it's great. Bro, this just came out of my head. Bro, Edward Snowden, a national hero. Why is he persecuted by the American government? For showing that Obama, Pelosi, all these politicians, they were spying on us through our phones. Maybe they can still, even though my phone is just on its lock screen, they were able to look at us. They were able to look at us through the camera on my MacBook. Edward Snowden exposed all this. And why is he being persecuted? That was a movement for the people. He did it because the American people did not deserve to be lied and to be looked at by the government.
What's the other one? What's the other guy that was prosecuted? Fuck. He was in some embassy for a while until you know him.
It's not coming to head.
What? Really?
A guy that got persecuted?
He got persecuted, and then he was in some embassy for like 7 years.
Oh, he lived in the embassy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Because he can, when you... Let me see. See if I can find it. Your bot boy has a video about it.
Julian Assange? What boy?
No. Your bot boy has a video of it. Johnny Harris.
Dude. He might be bot.
Good ass content.
It's Julian Assange.
Julian Assange.
But that motherfucker has so good content, bro. He's probably... Keep in mind that I generally only do research from independent, what do you call them? From independent
journalists. You should look into Substack.
I should, but I generally get my research from independent journalists because I want it to be as free as from
mainstream shit.
From mainstream shit. Now Johnny Harris is probably probably the best fucking independent journalist, dude. Although he is bought. Yeah, the 7-year itch. Assange's awkward stay in the embassy. What was it about? When Julian Assange, disguised as a motorcycle courier, first walked up to the steps of Ecuador's small embassy behind Harrods in central London and asked for asylum, few people, including Shirley Assange himself, could have imagined it would almost be 7 years before he next exited the front door. He's in this embassy for 7 years. Now, why? Hold up. I do remember seeing this guy, but let me just pop a picture for you guys. I do remember seeing this.
Because he's the founder of WikiLeaks.
Oh my goodness. That's why Wikipedia has such bad rep. Yes, I fucking remember now. Yes. I might get this wrong, but if, again, this is just on the fly. Yes, this is the guy of WikiLeaks, and this is why Wikipedia gets such bad rep, is because he exposed the CIA, he exposed somebody, he exposed something, and then they just went after him. They completely batted this guy. Is it coming to mind? But it's this guy though, Julian Assange.
Yeah, he hacked something and then leaked. It would be a good podcast one. I just would rather refrain myself than just speak out of my ass, you know?
Yeah, that's why I kind of stopped talking.
Yeah.
All
this shit's crazy, man. All this shit's crazy. And
what did Julian Assange? Sorry, guys. He came to a wide international attention in 2010 when WikiLeaks published a series of leaks from U.S. Army intelligence analyst Chelsea Manning, footage of a U.S. airstrike in Baghdad, U.S. military logs from the Afghanistan and Iraq wars, and U.S. diplomatic cables. That's why this guy got caught up.
No, that was earlier than that.
Oh, earlier than this? 6 big leaks from Julian Assange over the years.
I think it was early. I think it started in early 2000s.
Did this guy leak Guantanamo Bay?
He leaked something. I can't remember what he leaked. Like I said, I just would rather.
Yeah, let's refrain. Let's refrain. Well, mate, that's it for me, bro. I gotta get some food. I've been fasting for 25 hours now.
Oh shit!
I'm fast.
You feel good though, huh?
Dude,
I need some water or some food, but
my mental clarity is on 100% right now. I feel fucking great.
Let's fucking go. Conspiracy theorists. Shut up! You're a conspiracy theorist. You're fasting. That's wrong. You should have 5 meals a day and follow the pyramid.
Let my and Fruit Loops is healthier than meat.
Yep.
Let's fucking go.
I can't wait till Bill Gates' fake meat comes out. I'm gonna be smashing on that every fucking day.
Just go to McDonald's or Burger King.
Yeah, it's actually a little bit more regular than Bill Gates. Bill Gates is gonna be fake.
Did you see that? Fuck it. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. I gotta get some food in my system. Last message that can be summed up. Man, always seek truth. Always know the difference between light versus darkness. Reality from what is made up, which that's all around us right now. But that's it for now. IntellX out. Any last words?
The last words I wanted to say is Lex Friedman. I love his pods because he talks like being like a human being, and then he gives a quote. And one of the quotes that I really, really, really liked is and he's mentioned it a lot, but it's by Gandhi. I'm pretty sure you heard it, but I want to leave it with, and I'm 100% copying Lex Friedman, but I love this quote. an eye for an eye only makes the world blind. Gandhi.
Wow. Beautiful. Let's fucking go. All right. IntellX out. Take our dialogue with a grain of salt. Do your own research. Until the next time.
Thank you guys.